Facebook. It's saying I'm live. You're live. We're building an audience for you. Awesome. All right, let's see. Guys, when you jump on, just say hi. Let me know that you're there. I am sitting outside. I'm hoping the internet's going to work. Out here, just say, yo, what's up? Cool. Looks like a few people are jumping on. Hey, guys, just say hi. Hi. Okay, cool. Looks like the internet is working. Oh, joy. All right, guys, I'm going to need some love on this. I'm going to need some big love. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Christine. Awesome. Hey, Nat. Hey, Kelly. Yo, Mandy. What's up? Okay, I'm shaking. I had one of those moments just before where I set up the live stream and then I stared at it like this for a good 10 minutes. And I had that thing going, just press the button, just go live, just press it. And it's been really tough. Hey, Sonia, what's up? Hey, guys, great to have so many of you on. Hey, Wendy. Cool. I'm coming in from Bali, Indonesia. You can see they're cleaning the garden behind me right now. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, I'm taking deep breaths. This is not easy for me, guys. This is something that I've avoided talking about. This is something that I've avoided showing up and talking about. I've done a lot of talking about it in my own head. I've done a lot of talking about it to my nearest and dearest, but I've done zero talking about this to my audience. And a couple of days ago, it really just hit me that it was time to share, and it was time to talk to you guys, and it was time to really let you know what's been going on in my world over the past year and beyond, basically. Hey, guys. Hey, Robin. Okay, deep breaths. I was sharing, for those of you guys who've just jumped on, I had that moment where I just literally stared at the live stream for like 10 minutes and I was like, just press the button, and I just couldn't press it, but then I was like, damn it, I just pressed it. So I wanted to jump on and I wanted to talk about exiting the relationship that I was in last year. And this is something, like I said, that is really tough for me still to talk about. I feel super vulnerable sharing this with you guys, but I also feel like it needs to be said, and I also feel like it's important to share this stuff purely because I am so open with my audience and I do share from the heart and I do always let you guys know what's going down in my life. Thanks, Stephen. And yeah, I just wanted to share because I guess a lot went down over the last year for me. A lot of crazy stuff, but also a lot of amazing stuff at the same time. And, you know, exiting the relationship that I was in, I'm not going to go into the details of, you know, this and that and what happened, like all of that's irrelevant and it's in the past. But I really wanted to share with you guys because over the past few months, especially, you know, I've done a lot of work on myself and I've been through a lot of healing, and you know, I have a lot of people to thank for really holding a space for me. And I realized that, you know, now that I've come out of that somewhat, and now that I've done all this work and I'm kind of on the other side of that, I realized that you guys as an audience probably aren't, because I take full responsibility for enrolling a lot of you guys into the relationship that I was in. And I know a lot of you kind of knew us, either personally, in person or online, and you followed us and watched our life and our lifestyle, and then all of a sudden it was like gone, right? And it was like, oh, what's happened? What's going on? And so I really wanted just to share with you guys, the space that I'm in now, which is a really beautiful space. Thank you guys for all of your love. You're amazing. It's a really beautiful space that I'm in now. It's a space of calmness. It's a space of clarity. It's a space of total gratitude. And it definitely took a lot of healing. To get myself there. And so, you know, I wanted to, just apologize a little bit as well for being a little bit quiet with you guys over the last few months and not enrolling you in the process of what was in my head. And I thought about it many times. I thought, should I just turn the live stream on and should I just share what's going on for me right now? And then I thought about it and I was like, do you know what? I would be sharing for me, not for you. I'd be sharing from a space of going, this is what I need to get out right now, not from a space of going, here's what I can share share in order to lift you guys up. So for me, I haven't felt it would be beneficial until now, right? Until I'm now in a place where I go, okay, cool, this is what went down, and now I'm on the other side of it. I can talk from a space of really standing next to anyone else who is going through anything super challenging in their life and or in their relationship right now. So I wanted to also just thank so many of you guys. I wanted to thank so many of you guys for the messages and for the love and for the support. I want to thank all the people that have held me over the past few months, physically, emotionally, energetically, in your thoughts. I feel you guys, and you know, even if it hasn't been directly, you know, energetically, I've really felt that you were there. The sweeping is really loud. They're cleaning the grass. At least the grass is clean. That's perfect. So, you know, I just really wanted to thank each and every single one of you that have created a space for me and have held a really safe space. And, you know, through times that were disruptive and were crazy and were emotional and were super testing for everyone involved in this little scenario. Yeah, I just really want to thank you guys for showing up and being so beautiful. You know, the last 6 months have been one of the most challenging, one of the most darkest times of my life, but at the same time, it's almost been on the flip side as well, some of the most special times and some of the most greatest times, and there has been so much love, and I've received so much, and it's almost like complete extremes, right? Like there's all this craziness going on, but then all this like love and gratitude pouring from so many of you at the same time. And I just want to know, I want you guys to know rather that, you know, anyone going through anything challenging right now, just know that there is another side to it. And there is, on the other side of whatever you're going through, there is bliss, right? There really is. I promise you, even if you can't see it, even if you can't feel it. And there were days in the last year where I was literally just whispering to myself, you know, just keep going. Like there's bliss on the other side. And I would tell myself on repeat, right? And it's only now, in the last couple of months, that I've really started to allow myself to live into that bliss again and fully go there. So just know that whatever you're going through, relationships or not, right? Just know that, you know, life can only throw at you what you can handle at the end of the day, right? So, you know, I wanted to share a little bit, again, like I said, not necessarily about what went down. Obviously, that relationship, you know, has ended and we've gone our separate ways and it's all timing and it's all perfect and you know, we're in a really good space. But at the same time, I want to share some of the work that I did in terms of, you know, moving through this and healing. And I didn't really realize how much healing that I had to do until I was in it. And I also didn't realize how much I'd shut myself out until I was out of it. So, you know, I was in this relationship, and personally, I'm not saying everyone does this, but for me, my method of dealing with everything that was going on was simply to shut off. Emotionally, spiritually, in every way. I literally just numbed myself to the whole situation. And I masked that as being strong, and I masked that as, you know, we're going to figure this out, and I masked that as, you know, I can hold us and pull us through this. But really, all I was doing was just disconnecting from me and disconnecting from my reality at that time and disconnecting from my emotions. And it was a protection mechanism at the end of the day, instead of being fully vulnerable and allowing myself to actually feel everything that was going on. So it wasn't until I was out of it that I actually had to, you know, basically retrain myself to feel my emotions. I know that's really strange. You know, I started working with an amazing friend and also a client of mine, EJ Love. And if any of you guys want to be connected with EJ, by the way, just write in the comments, just say, I want to be connected with EJ, and I'll connect you up with her. And, you know, we worked together really intimately and really closely. And I remember she said to me, she's like, Regan, you know, do you ever feel angry or sad or upset? And I was like, no. I was like, I don't have a default for those feelings. No, you know, I only feel love and gratitude. And like, even after everything and all the craziness and all the extreme stuff that's going on right now, I'm good. Like, I'm totally in control. And she looked at me over Skype and she's like, you're completely numb. Like, literally, you've completely numbed yourself. And that's when it really hit me. And it hit me that life is about having a full sensory experience, and life is not about just feeling bliss and joy and all the good stuff. It's also giving yourself permission to play into the darkness a little bit and to allow yourself to feel hurt and allow yourself to feel angry and allow yourself to go, hey, that's not actually okay. I don't want to be treated like that, right? It's okay to do that. And I had to retrain myself to do that. I had to give myself permission to feel those things. I had to train myself to get annoyed and to get upset, and actually through all areas of my life, not just in the situation, right? And actually go, damn it, that's not okay. And I feel that, and that hurts. And it's okay that I'm hurt, right? So I did a lot of work to actually bring back all these emotions. And guess what happened? The more I delve in and the more I allowed myself to feel what I was actually feeling, the more the love and the gratitude and bliss started to flow in as well, right? Because I'd numbed myself across all areas of my life, across all emotions, right? So even though I was like, yeah, I'm still happy, I'm fine, it was still only at like 20%. So now it's like this overwhelm of like emotion in the best possible way. It's like this full like, whoa, like I've never felt these emotions like this in my life. Like this is crazy, right? But I literally had to retrain myself to actually feel what I was going through, okay? So I just want you to, take this opportunity right now to just take your own pulse and just check in with you and check in with where are you at right now? Like really, where are you at? Like what is going on in your relationships? What is going on with your family relationships? What's going on in your business? How are you showing up as a mother, as a sister, as a brother, as a husband? How are you showing up as these people? Take your pulse and just check in and go, what am I actually feeling right now? Okay, and what is going on, and what would I allow myself to feel if I was to fully feel this? Take your own pulse, guys, because I wasn't taking my pulse. I was living in denial, and I was numbing myself out, and I was going, okay, if I numb myself out, then I can be really strong, and then none of this will affect me, and then I can like continue to run my life and my business like some sort of fucking robot. Like what? Really? Like, hello, newsflash, Regan, you're a human, and it's okay to actually feel hurt and upset, right? It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel angry, and it's okay to play into those experiences, not in a place where the emotion consumes you and like takes over your life, right? But in a way where you go, okay, that's what I'm feeling, so now I can make decisions from that feeling of knowing that I don't feel good, right? So take your own pulse, and get really clear on, where are you at right now and what's actually going on. So I guess the next thing for me is once I actually tapped into emotions again and retraining myself to feel again and retraining myself to actually just take my own pulse and really live into what is going on for me in my reality right now. I realized I had a lot of healing to do. I actually realized how hurt I was. I realized in some ways how broken I was. I realized how sad I was, how disappointed, how upset, bruised is the only way I can say it. My heart was bruised. And I realized that if I wanted to move forward and if I wanted to be full and if I truly did want to live into love and bliss and gratitude every single day, then I couldn't ignore that. Because what would that be doing? That would be numbing it once again. So, I made a decision to do the work. All right, I made a decision to do the work and to go deep. And I was literally spending hours each and every single day looking at this stuff and getting clear on this stuff and looking at, well, how do I heal this stuff? One of the amazing things that I did is some of you guys know this and some of you guys don't, is I actually went through a self-marriage ritual in Bali over New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve in Bali, I was by myself, and I worked again with my amazing coach, EJ Love. And again, if you want to be connected with EJ, just write it in the comments and I can hook you guys up. She's incredible. You need to talk to her. And I married myself. Now, some people go, whoa, like that's extreme. Like, what do you mean? But it was a really beautiful ceremony, all about claiming back my power and really solidifying and committing to myself in terms of how am I going to be treated, not just by others, but by myself in the future. And what do I commit to moving forward? And what does this look like, right? And how do I choose to now move through the world in a way where I am loving myself, where I'm protecting myself, but in a healthy way? How do I choose to move through the world so that I'm living into life and having a full experience and tapping into, deep levels of love and connection in a really holistic, complete way? So yeah, I married myself. It's so cool, right? And so we had a really beautiful ceremony, it was amazing, and it was honestly one of the most special times of my life, and I will never forget that day, and I'll never forget what I committed to. And it made everything so clear moving forward when people show up, not just in relationship, guys, but in life, in business, friends, so many people. And it just got me so clear on what do I tolerate and what do I not tolerate, and where are my standards, and how do I choose to treat myself, and how do I choose to love myself, and how do I choose to look after myself. And guys, this is coming from someone who a year ago would have said, yeah, I have really high self-worth. Like, yeah, I believe in myself. Yeah, I love myself. Okay, yeah, but there's a next level, right? And when I really removed all the stuff under the surface, I was hurting and I was struggling, honestly. And I was going through this place of really actually putting other people's needs and emotions first. It was a beautiful ceremony, and it was so special. And so we went through all these commitments, and something else that we did before the ceremony was really, really super powerful. And it was, I guess, a clearing and healing practice where we started to help me gain back some of my power. So we went back through all the times in my life where I'd given my power away to other people, where I'd allowed other people to put me in a space where I chose to feel small, and moments where I'd allowed someone else's behavior to be tolerated, when really it wasn't okay, and where I'd lived into moments of abuse, right? Where I'd gone, hey, actually, that's not something I tolerate in my life anymore either. And we went through all these moments with all these different people and we did this beautiful ceremony about actually energetically calling in those people and actually just taking that power back, and really again affirming moving forward that this is not acceptable. And obviously I'm in control. It's not, I'm not at all bothered about those people or what they did or how they show up now. It's completely irrelevant. In your life, people can do whatever they want, but it's how you choose to actually show up, and it's what you choose to tolerate, and it's what you choose to play into, right? So even this last relationship and all the craziness in the last 12 months, it's on me. I chose to sit in that. I chose to go, hey, I'll figure it out. We'll make it better. I chose to play into that, right? So this is not a he said, she said, this, that, not at all. It is what it is, but I chose to sit there, right? And I take full responsibility for that. But just know that if you're in something that doesn't serve you, you have a choice, right? You have a choice to move. You have a choice to fix. You also have a choice to get out, right? And you need to listen to that, and you need to honor yourself, and you really need to ask yourself, how would the higher version of me be showing up right now? And if I was truly centered in my self-worth, and if I was truly feeling into the emotional experience of what is going on right now, what would I be doing? What decisions would I be making? Okay? So anyone who is in a crazy relationship right now, I stand with you. Anyone who is going through a time that is tough right now, I stand with you. Okay? Anyone who's going through a moment where they don't fully believe in themselves, I stand with you. Anyone who's going through something which they're not sure if they're actually going to make it to the other side, I stand with you, okay? And anything you need, I am here, because I know what it feels like. And I know what it feels like to pretend that you're not feeling it. Because again, I tricked myself, guys, for so long into going, I'm super strong, I'm sorted, I've got all this mindset stuff, like everything's under control, when really I was in so much pain on the inside. And it took that journey and it took those experiences to bring that to the surface. And I can sit here now, and even though this is scaring the hell out of me, I can actually speak about it. And I can come from a space to serve and to lift you guys up and to share my experience and to realize that none of this is about me, and I'm simply a messenger for you guys to take whatever little moment from this live stream that you need, to take that little 20 seconds or that couple of words or that one little bit of permission to go, oh my gosh, I am in control, whatever it is, I'm here fully, sharing this with the intent of fully serving you, right? And please know, for all of my people, all of my amazing entrepreneurs, all my people that are sharing from the heart, that are building businesses internally from what you believe, please know that I didn't not talk about this because I was trying to hide. I needed to heal. I needed to go into this place of actually going, you know what, I need to talk about this, or I choose to talk about this from a space of service rather than a space of trying to get fulfillment and love from my audience, okay? So this is why you're just hearing about it now, because only now I can sit here and actually smile and share all of this stuff and share in a way where it's lifting you guys up, okay? So look, that's the core of it. That's really all I had to say. I really felt, again, like I said at the beginning, that I enrolled myself into that relationship, right? But I also enrolled a whole lot of you guys. I enrolled many of you guys personally. I enrolled many of you guys over social media. And, you know, I was thinking, I was actually on the plane flying to Bali from LA the other day, and I was like, man, I've gone through this crazy healing process and come out of this. And, you know, there's still work to do, but I feel amazing. And then I thought about it and I was like, I haven't actually even given my audience a chance to heal, and I haven't even let them really know what's going on. So part of this was sharing that, but the other part as well was just letting you know that I stand with you. I really do. Anything you're going through right now, comment below. You can private message me. And, you know, tag someone below that needs to see this. Tag someone below that is in a place where they're ready to hear this, because not everyone is, okay? And I love you all. I can see your messages. I've been trying not to read them too much, so I actually get out what I need to say, but I will go through and read each and every single one of them. Oh, you guys are so welcome. Yeah, you're all beautiful humans. There's so much love on this live stream, and like I said, this was really hard for me. I literally stared at the live stream for 10 minutes, and I could not press the button. And I was like, damn it, Regan, just press the button. I've been shaking. It's been crazy. But yeah, I feel complete. I feel like I've said everything I need to say. And again, I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for giving me the space. I want to also thank you for all your love and support. I want to thank you for everyone who has held me over the past few months. And you know who you are. You know, there's people that have held me physically when I needed it. There's people that have held me emotionally. There's people that have held me in their thoughts and their prayers. There's people that have held me even through Facebook Messenger. You guys know who you are, and I feel you. I really do. And I just have so much love and gratitude to be surrounded by such incredible freaking souls like you. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get off the live stream. Send me a message if you want to chat. I love and adore you all. Thank you for giving me the space to share, and tag someone below who needs to see this. Mwah. So much love. Mwah.